Hello guys, welcome to Outta City Cop. How are you all feeling today? Have you recovered from the performance that Liverpool put in against Watford yesterday? Obviously Watford drew 3-3. If you haven't seen the video, there'll be a link in the description, or just click on the Outta City Cop link and yeah, you'll be Outta City Cop link, and then yeah, it was my last video that I posted up yesterday. Go check it out. That will pretty much give you the gist of what happened in the game and also the gist of what many fans are feeling like, because I was one of them. But like I've been saying after the last couple of weeks, well, last week definitely, is obviously Phil Coutinho handed in a transfer request, and ever since then I did say you'll see a lot more movement in the press that Liverpool linked with X, Y and Z in players. In today's report, this is from the Mirror. Was it the Mirror? Yes, it was from the Mirror, saying that Liverpool are highly interested in putting in a £60 million bid for Insigne, Lorenzo Insigne. He's the attacking mid. Is he attacking mid? I think he can play in the cam and the wings. The 26-year-old who plays for Napoli. He got 20 goals last season with 12 assists. Great season. Obviously, in reports in recent weeks, are saying that Insigne and the club have been having disagreements, and there's a bit of animosity between the pair of them. So whether that can help us go in for a bid, you know, it might work in our benefit. We'll have to see what happens. Obviously, the reports are 60 million, knowing that they would have known that we've just sold Phil Coutinho for X, Y, and Z. I can see that figure being a lot higher than 60 million. I think he would be a brilliant replacement for him. Obviously, he's a little bit older, but you know, he's scoring goals and he's getting assists, and yeah, it'd be a great replacement. I do think Phil Coutinho is going to end up leaving in this summer, guys. Sorry to drop this bombshell. Obviously, I know for the last couple of weeks I've been saying he ain't going to go, but I see a video on the Mirror. I'll put a link in the description of the video of Liverpool shot peeling off the Phil Coutinho sticker and leaving the rest on. Bearing in mind they're all in the brand new kit, so it's not even like it's an old picture. That sort of, and especially with Jurgen Klopp's statements after the Watford game as well, saying it's not up to him, if the player goes it's down to the club. What's that say? Sounds like a repeat of FSG doing what they do best. Obviously I know if a player puts in a transfer request it's a bit hard to try and keep the player, but why is he wanting to put in a transfer request? Why are we not at the level of Barcelona? We should be. Why can't we keep hold of our best players? It's because them fuckers don't invest, and I'm starting to lose my flipping tether with it, and it's starting to get really annoying to hear other fans sticking up for him, and it's just like, no, enough's enough now. So we'll have to see what happens in these remaining weeks of this transfer window, or I'm going to go ballistic. Also, there's been other strong links of a German attacking midfielder, Max Meyer. He's 21 years of age, plays for Schalke, also has just rejected a contract extension, so he's coming into the last year of his contract. He's highly rated as one of the best talents in German football. Borussia Dortmund are meant to be interested. No, sorry, Jurgen Klopp was interested in this player when he was a teenager, when he was at Borussia Dortmund. Like I say, he's 21 years of age. He's only scored 2 goals and 1 assist to what I could find on the line, which isn't great stats. But, you know, he is a hot prospect. He can play in the number 10 role. He can play on the wings. He's a creative player. Still young. Can Jurgen Klopp put some magic on him? I'm sure he would. I think he is a good player. I have kept an eye on him when I have watched the Bundesliga, and sort of, since we've been linked with him, sort of have kept an eye. And yeah, he is a good player. Obviously, he played for Germany in the under-21s Euro final against England, scored a penalty, and then went on to beat Spain in the final of that tournament for Germany. So, you know, he's playing in the German team. He is regarded as a hot prospect, and Borussia and other teams in the Bundesliga are very interested in him. So yeah, you know, that's another player that maybe, you know, I don't think he's more of a replacement. Is he a replacement for Coutinho? At the stage of his career at the moment, I don't think he is. I'd more set my sights on the Insigne deal, in my opinion. I think he's more at the level that we need him to be, especially with Champions League football. But if Max Meyer was to come into the club just to be able to, you know, develop his career and become a world-class player, or become a decent force in the Premier League, then I'm all up for that. Whether the price is going to be high, he is obviously coming into the last year of his contract at Schalke, a bit like the Emre Can thing. Just a quick stint on Emre Can. Apparently, Jurgen Klopp and FSG are saying that he won't be leaving this year. they're still going on with contract negotiations, so we'll have to see what happens with that. We can't afford to lose another player, another key player at that level as well. So hopefully Liverpool and FSG can start tying down some shit and actually start moving this club forward. Because if we lose Phil Coutinho, it's going to be a massive blow. There's also been a little bit on the Mirror as well, saying about Julian Brandt. He's obviously 21 years of age. He scored 5 goals, got 8 assists last season. He is a good player, very good player. Obviously, we've been linked with him before, coming towards the beginning of the transfer window and the end of last season. Again, he's young, but apparently Bayern Munich are very interested in him and are willing to put in a bid next year, but not this year. Whether that's true or not, this is football. But if we could tie down them sort of players this transfer window, that would be a big help to obviously the loss of Coutinho. It's obviously going to be hard now. If we lose Coutinho, because we're going to go into clubs to buy their players and they're going to know we've got this big lump of cash. But if Coutinho goes, look at what the net spend is going to be, guys. At the end of this transfer window, look at what that net spend is. I bet it's going to be in the pluses. I've just got a feeling. Hopefully Virgil van Dijk comes obviously out over that shower of shit yesterday. It's clear to say that we need something to happen. I do think it's a lot about the tactics rather than the players. That zonal marking, we just shouldn't be doing it. We should be man marking in that defence, in my opinion. So yeah, it's just one of them, guys. Obviously I'm still a bit deflated. Sorry that I'm trying to pick you guys up. I'm trying to pick myself up. Let me know in the comments, guys. What do you think to them 3 players? In what order of priority would you put them in? Insigne is going to be my number 1. If Coutinho goes, I think that would be an ideal replacement. And if we can get any like Max Meyer or Brandt in as well in this transfer window, that would be a big boost, and Virgil van Dijk. We'll have to wait and see, guys. This is all just speculation, but this is just what the reports are saying today. So I thought I'd give it to you guys. Let me know in the comments what you think, if you should sign any of these players, or if you got anybody else in mind that you think Liverpool should sign. Like normal, guys, if you could smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, come and join the family. Make sure to hit the little bell once you've subscribed so you get notifications and when I do live streams and when I upload my videos. Also, guys, I'm pushing the Twitter account. Make sure to follow me on @OuttaCityCop on Twitter. Speak to me over there. You can talk to me one-on-one and I'll be just giving you little updates when I can't do videos. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today's news, guys. Take care and I'll see you in the next video.